I want to talk a little bit about drawing in your sketchbook and the purposes of these sketchbooks, because I think a lot of people don't really understand the whole point of even having a sketchbook. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to be working on this sketch over here, and I'm going to talk you through it a little bit as well and kind of go back and forth. But stay to the end of the video. It's not going to be very long, but you will learn a lot. So getting a sketchbook, I've noticed there's kind of two camps, right? There's people that have sketchbooks for the intended purposes of getting better, exploring ideas and just having it on you. And you're just putting anything you want inside of it. It is not anything you treasure. It's just pure practice. And then there's this other camp that essentially shows their sketchbook as almost like a little mini portfolio. And when people are around, they'll show them the sketchbook, and it's like curated. They try to tear out any bad drawing. I don't know if you've done this before. Has anyone done this before? You tear out any bad drawings, and you're like, oh, just in case someone sees I gotta tear that thing out. Let me know if you've done that before, because I definitely have as well. So what is a sketchbook really for? The sketchbook is, I would say, primarily the first one. It is primarily a source of exploring ideas, practicing your technique, and or getting the cobwebs out by practicing before, let's say, long drawings. And then you could also throw some, impressive drawings in there as well. What I suggest, and I suggest this to everybody, if you're not really sure what to do, I would suggest doing what I do. Excuse me. Which is, you have a sketchbook for your own personal journey, right? Like your own exploration, your own, again, warm-ups, and just kind of getting things done as you wish. And then you have a separate sketchbook for that portfolio reason. Just have more than one, right? When you have more than one, you don't have to worry about it in that sloppy one. And if you don't think you can maintain one or the other, just keep one sketchbook entirely. That does work. That does have a pretty big mental effect on you, because if you're drawing in a sketchbook and things don't matter, things are not going to matter at the very end, then it's gonna be great, right? I mean, you're gonna draw more fluently. You're gonna explore that item a little bit more. You're gonna explore that idea. You're not gonna be afraid to make mistakes, because I understand if you're sketching in a sketchbook where everything is meant to be a portfolio page, you're gonna be scared probably at some point. You're gonna be like, oh dang, if I screw this up, I screw up the entire book. I don't know. This is a funny thing, by the way. I don't know if anyone's ever lost a sketchbook, because I have. It's pretty crazy, that feeling. You're like, dang, that is completely gone. There's no way I'm getting that back, kind of thing. Like, meaning, like, I remember one time we were, I think coming back I can't remember. It was a car full of people. My friends were out. I brought my sketchbook with me. I forget what happened. Something happened where I think something was stuck in the tire. So we, all had to get out of the car, and for some reason I took my sketchbook, and I guess I left it on the side of the road, and that was it. I never saw that thing again. I was like, dang. I tried going back to the location later, couldn't find it. It was definitely somewhere. So maybe somebody picked it up, but yeah, that was sad, because it doesn't really matter how much a sketchbook costs. It's the actual time spent. Right, on that book. That's really, really what hurts, right? If it was a brand new sketchbook, that'd be so much better, but it wasn't. It also wasn't that aged either. It was. There's a few drawings in there, but nothing too wild. Let's go over here and cover this. Nothing too amazing. But yeah, that would actually solve the entire problem you have right now with, let's say, this kind of, that would kind of solve all issues to having multiple sketchbooks for different purposes. You can keep them also, if you have enough time, you can keep one for, animal drawings, one for people drawings, one for problems you're working on. I kind of do that as well. I'm not very good at drawing women, like attractive women. So I have a sketchbook just to practice that. And that helps out a lot, because I don't want, I'm definitely, I don't know why, I just can't, I can draw attractive women, but it's not my forte, and I'm trying to get a lot better at it. So, I mean, that is kind of the key to a lot of this stuff. But anyways, hopefully that helps. I do want to kind of talk to you about bonus round here. Bonus topic. If you have any specific issues, I want to hear it, because I think a lot of specific issues come up when we are all drawing for ourselves. And I think sometimes a lot of them are universal, but every now and then there's definitely a unique issue. So all these unique issues need to be tackled in different ways, and hopefully it's easy to kind of recover those particular things. I know for me, I had big issues mentally, and I've talked about this a couple of times. I had issues just mentally. Like I would put myself under insane pressure, and it wasn't really allowing me to keep the fun part of what I was doing, right? And granted, sometimes when you're doing like jobs and things like that, things were not going to be as fun. But I at least feel this level of, satisfaction when I do finish something. There is something there for sure. And if that goes away completely, yeah, then it's going to be torture. You don't want this whole process to be like a torturous issue. So, I mean, a lot of that stuff is more just general art advice, which I can give, by the way, in other videos. So stick around. Like I said, like, absolutely. If this is your first time on this channel, follow me, right? So you make sure you see me again down the line. You're awesome, and you will do great. So talk to you later, and I'll see you soon. Okay, so that was amazing. You finished this lesson, but keep it going. Keep the art practice going by clicking this video right here. It's going to be within the same theme, and you want to keep it rolling to get better and better and better and get that art flow going. So click right here.